Alrighty, so now we're going to go through how to clean your textile boots, your very nice solos. So what you want to do, first of all, is just pull the laces out of them. And you want to thread the whole laces out of them. And you just want to put that in some warm water. What I've got here is just warm water, there's nothing else in there. Just put them in the water. And what you want to do is just pinch them as you pull them out. And what that'll do is it just runs the mud off them, gets the worst off them, no problems at all, gives them a nice clean up. And then we move on to our boots. Now one of the best things we've got in Cotswolds is our little clean balls. Great little tools, and what they have on them is these little nodes. And what they allow you to do is just get into all the points of your boots and just clean out all the mud. If you've got any stones stuck in your cleats, anything like that, just give them all a good clean out. Just get all the mud in the cleats nice and clean back as well, and things like that as well. Now obviously I haven't got, you'd have to pretend I've got the whole thing done there. Just for the sake of this video I'm just going to quickly show you. Now the other thing you've got on here is these bristles. And then what you want to do is just get your warm water again. So it's just warm water I've got here. And just give them a good scrub off. Now the nice thing about these clean balls is they're designed so you can grip them nice and firmly. So it just means that when you're cleaning them, it just makes it a little bit easier for you as well. Now what you need to make sure you do when you clean them is that you're cleaning right up inside of all the creases of the actual tongue as well. Don't forget the Gore-Tex membrane on these is running through the tongue as well, so it's not a problem to do it up around there as well. Now, for the sake of video, and we don't want to be here forever, I'm just going to skip over clean the whole of the boot, but obviously you'll want to make sure that you clean the whole of the boot, getting into all the points, lifting up anything like that, and just making sure that you just clean the whole thing. So once it's been cleaned off, you then need this stuff. This is fabric and leather proofer. Now if you've got a nubuck and suede pair, it's exactly the same thing you do, except you use a nubuck and suede cleaner. Again, both of these products are available from any of your Cotswolds. And all you simply do, now first time you use this there is a seal. So you need to push it down till you hear a crack, and naturally the liquid should just come out, and then just rub that in all over your boots. Again, it's important to make sure that when you do it, you're going right up into the tongue, into all the points of your boots, underneath all the points, and just make sure your whole of your boots are completely covered in that stuff, in the cleaner. And once you've given those a good clean off, what you simply do then is just leave them to dry. Now you don't want to put these under any form of heat source. The best thing to do to let these dry is just let them dry naturally. Just leave them anywhere where you keep your normal boots, things like that. Just let them dry naturally in room temperature, and your boots should be perfectly fine and be ready to go. It's important to keep your boots clean, especially here in Cornwall. Obviously you've got the salt water, which can eat at the boots, and especially eat at the rubber parts. You've also got the soil in Cornwall is acidic, and that can start eating at stitching and stuff like that if you leave it for too long. So it's always good to keep your boots nice and clean. If you do that, they'll last you a very, very long time. So thank you very much for watching.